Hey guys, Marisa at kitchentablestamper.com. Today I've got the cutest Halloween card for you. I know it's a little quick for Halloween, but I got these products while I was away and the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip in Maui and participated in a swap. So this is the perfect opportunity to show off some of those products and just give you a little sneak peek about what's to come. All right, so we're featuring this well-defined stamp set. It's really cute for all of your fall and winter and Christmas seasons. Of course, we're going to use Halloween when taking candy from strangers is good and dressing normally is strange. But how do you like this? Christmas, the time of year where presence of family is better than presents from family. Gratitude, the feeling in my heart when I think about you. Winter, when it's cold outside, but thoughts of you still keep me warm. Holiday, a reason to eat more. They're just not very serious definitions, but perfect for your paper crafting. We're going to use Halloween when taking candy from strangers is good and dressing normally is strange. And on the inside, holiday, a reason to eat more candy. All right, let's get started here. I've got some basic gray cardstock. It's a standard card base. It's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're gonna work that crease with a bone folder and then get ready to stamp. Got Memento Tuxedo black ink, and I'm gonna use my Halloween greeting, and then I've got my favorite speckle, and this is from the Quiet Meadow stamp set. I love this stamp set. It's got great wingman backgrounds and comes in really handy for any occasion. We're gonna make our own little background texture there. Protect my work surface and ink up my greeting. Kind of looks like a speckled newspaper print by the time we're done. I really love this background. Can do it again and again throughout this fall and winter season too with this stamp set. So you can think of this one as a greeting set inside or outside. I think it's really successful as an outside greeting, but you could also think of this one as a background set. It doesn't have to be readable, you know, we can just do it as a kind of a pattern. So really good. This is a well-defined stamp set, is a really good wingman set. All right, so there's our script pattern, our print pattern. Now we're going to go over that and just add some fun speckles. I think gives us a little bit of an extra creepy kind of feeling. Right, I think that's pretty good. We're going to add to our homemade background paper with this new Stampin' Up! Designer Series paper. Love this stuff. It's called Cute Halloween Designer Series paper. It's 6x6 Designer Series paper. We've got a piece that's 3x3 and a piece that's 2x3. Let me show you the other patterns in this paper. So we're going to use the skulls from this one. There's the back side. And then here's our black. This is the pattern we're using. And there's the B side. It's going to be hard to put glue on that B side. Isn't that cute with the bats? And we're using this one. And then the B side is a great polka dot. The cats and the pumpkins go with or coordinate with a new punch that's come in. A big bold black and white stripe, black and white candy, and a multicolored dot. Look at the ghosts. Some of the ghosts here. This one will coordinate with a punch that's coming. And the boo paper. I love that boo pattern. Creepy mansions. And look at that with a little skull, ghost, bat, pumpkin. Cute pattern. It's kind of a basic gray paper. And a multicolor fine stripe. I think this one would go great with the big cats bundle too. All right, so there's our Designer Series paper. So let's get them glued down. We're gonna glue them down and then do an even border all around, top, bottom, right, left. So we'll just start out. So we got about even, and then overlap the two papers. So that we have an even top border too. Well, we've got our paper. I went ahead and I fussy cut the skull, the side skull and a couple of tombstones, 3 tombstones, right out of this designer series paper. I did that ahead of time. We're gonna get this last little skull for our design. They're just so cute. They're too cute. All right, and then we're gonna fussy cut this guy. I'm gonna leave a little black border. I'm opening and closing the scissor with my right hand. That's my dominant hand. So if you're left-handed, then your left hand just opens and closes the scissor. When you're fussy cutting, your dominant hand just cooperates. You'll notice that when I'm cutting, I turn the paper into the scissor using my non-dominant hand. My dominant hand just opens and closes and cooperates. So it's really the job of your non-dominant hand to steer. If you do that, plus support your scissors well, so you'll see when I fussy cut, my thumb's in the top loop and my middle finger is in the bottom loop. My index finger supports the blade, and that gives us more control to cooperate. And there we go. Little dude has a little black line all the way around, so we don't cut right on the image. Give yourself some room. And there it is. If you don't like to fussy cut, you'll be relieved to know that there is a punch that will punch out the pumpkins, the ghost, and the cap from this designer series paper. All right, I did a little bit of die cutting ahead of time. Got some Whisper White pieces. All right, so I've got some die cutting that I did ahead of time. Got a stitched rectangle. I did this one with the stitched rectangle dies. It's D, so the 4th largest one. Not quite in the middle, a little larger than center. Then from Basic White, I did the largest clip corner tag from the TaylorMade Tags dies. And ahead of time, I did a little bit of die cutting here from Pumpkin Pie. Got one of these little reinforcers. So that's our die cutting. We're gonna do some punching. Got a scrap of Pumpkin Pie and the Label Me Lovely punch. Gonna punch this dude. And this is gonna make a little detail for the inside of our card. But the trick is if you cut it in half, then you get 2 cards out of 1 label. And that is for this little detail right inside. Isn't that cute little detail? All right, let's do some stamping. I'm gonna slide all my pieces to the side and get my Halloween definition again. Memento Tuxedo black ink. And Halloween. Gonna go right of center, so we have plenty of room for our skulls and sequins and twine. And for our inside rectangle, we're going to do the holiday definition. High of center, so we have room for our candy. Love it. All right. Time for a little multi-purpose liquid glue on the back of our reinforcer. Then on the front of our tab, and then we'll put that behind the label. Looks good. We can go ahead and put this on the inside of our card. We're going to decorate the inside up first. Just center this panel, and I did one more little bit of die cutting ahead of time here. Let me show you. I've got the letters that spell out candy. Cute, right? Where's the die? All right, so I die cut from black scraps. I know you've got lots of them. I've got lots of them using the Playful Alphabet dies. The nice part is I get one of every letter, one pass through the machine. Done. Now, here's the trick. Use the multi-purpose adhesive sheets. I forget them every single time. Don't forget them. That's my advice to you. Do as I say, not as I do. But I'm a pretty good gluer, so I'm going to just add a dab of multi-purpose liquid glue on the back of these. But with the multi-purpose sheet, you would put the sheet on the back of your scrap, die cut your letter, and then just peel and stick. Really smart. And much faster too. One more letter to go. I like the little toggle. It goes with the kind of playful greeting. And back to the outside. Let's tie some twine. I've got the black and white twine from the Playful Pets combo pack. And I want a pretty big loopy bow. Since the twine's so thin, I'm going for a little drama in the loops and tails. So normally, you know, I do from about the palm of my to the tip almost of my middle finger. Well, we've got a couple of inches beyond that even. We're going big or we're going home here. Making up for the thin width with a little extra loop. Oh, it's so cute. It's really nice twine. It's really thick. It looks great. All right, we'll cut off the excess and glue this guy down. Adorable. Okay. Want just a little line of stripes compared to the heavier black top, and I'm centering from right to left. All of my little bits get dimensionals. Got some minis right here. Little mini on the back of everybody. All right, everybody's got some dimensionals. They're sticky, and I'm going to start with my focal piece with my skull with the crow. He looks like, what's going on here? And then my little side facing, and then the front facing. Now we fill in with the little tombstones. 2 top and 1 on the bottom. Maybe I want it this way. As if it's not awesome enough, look at these great new sequins. They're a winter product from the Stampin' Up! Holiday catalog called Subtle Shimmer Sequins, but I thought they were perfect for Halloween. I've got my Take Your Pick tool, my paper snips, and multi-purpose liquid glue. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dot where I want the sequins, and I'll do 3 or 5 at a time, and then I'll pick up just random. I'm trying to get some of the silver and some of the white. There's a white frosted one and some of the clear. There's really a great mix here. Some of the gray ones. So I'm just picking up, seeing what ends up stuck. There we go. So I've got those, and then I'll put a couple up here. I've got a few still on the tip of my Take Your Pick tool. I'll use the scissor, the point of the scissor, to put it down into the glue. And go back and get some more. Then I'm gonna go down this way with some. There it is. Halloween. When taking candy from strangers is good and dressing normally is strange. If you guys have any questions about the project, email marisa@kitchentablestamper.com and shop Stampin' Up! 24/7. You can buzz over to marisa.alvarez.stampinup.net. Thanks for watching.